Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tackling a massive misconception, one that literally keeps millions of people trapped on this endless financial hamster wheel. Look, we're going to break down exactly why making more money doesn't always fix your financial struggles, and more importantly, what you absolutely need to focus on instead to build actual lasting wealth.
We're constantly told, right, that the ultimate solution to all our money stress is simply to earn more. Just get a better paying job. But what if your biggest financial problem isn't actually your salary? What if it's not your job or even the current economy? What if the real problem is simply what happens to your money after it hits your bank account?
Think about two hypothetical people for a second. Let's say person A and person B both earn exactly $5,000 a month. Exactly the same. Yet, person A is constantly broke, sweating over every single bill, while person B is slowly but surely building up savings, investing, and creating real financial security. Same exact income, but radically different results. Now, a higher income can for sure improve your life, but it absolutely cannot automatically fix poor financial behavior.
Which brings us to the great income illusion, and how raises often just fund bad habits.
Let's look at the actual math of lifestyle inflation. Say you're earning $3,000 a month and you spend $2,900. You've got $100 left over. Okay. Then boom, you get a fantastic promotion to $5,000 a month. But instead of saving that extra cash, you upgrade your apartment, you lease a much nicer car, and you start buying, those $20 artisan sandwiches every day for lunch. Suddenly, you're spending $4,900 a month. You got a $2,000 raise, but your leftover margin? It's still exactly $100. Your financial position barely changed at all. You literally just increased the size of your financial life.
And here is the really uncomfortable truth about all this. Sometimes making more money actually just hides your money problems. Because think about it. When you don't have much money, poor habits are incredibly obvious. You run out of cash immediately. But when you have a bigger paycheck coming in, those small daily impulse purchases, those subscriptions you never use, and unnecessary debts, they become a lot harder to spot. They hide behind phrases like, "Come on, I deserve this, I work hard." And they quietly, almost invisibly, prevent you from ever building wealth.
Moving on to the next big point. Stop trying to look wealthy. This is all about appearance versus reality. You see, the ultimate truth teller of your finances isn't your paycheck. It is your net worth. And that's simply what you own minus what you owe. It's totally possible and actually super common that a person living in a luxury apartment wearing head-to-toe designer clothes is deeply in debt with a negative net worth. Meanwhile, the person driving a 10-year-old totally ordinary car might be quietly wealthy. Your income measures your earning power, sure, but your net worth measures your actual financial reality.
So here are the 5 numbers you must know to start tracking the truth.
If you really want to build that net worth, you've got to know these 5 numbers inside and out. Number 1, income, the actual real amount coming in. Number 2, expenses, what is literally leaving your hands. If you don't track this, I promise you, your money will just disappear like magic. Number 3, debt, and not just the total balance, but the interest rates that are quietly eating away at your future income. Number 4, savings rate, the actual percentage of your money that you get to keep. And number 5, net worth, the ultimate financial scoreboard.
Now, all of those numbers feed into one absolutely foundational concept, the cash flow gap. This is the positive space between the money coming in and the money going out. If you earn $4,000 and spend $4,000, your margin is zero, obviously. But if you spend $3,000, you've suddenly got a $1,000 gap. And this gap, it is the most important space in your entire financial life. It's the exact birthplace of your savings, your investments, your emergency funds, and basically all your future opportunities.
So the big question is, how do you protect that cash flow gap when you do finally get a raise? The secret is to aggressively divide the increase. If you get an extra $1,000 a month, do not just upgrade your lifestyle by $1,000. Instead, split it up. Push a chunk into your savings, put some into investments, direct another piece toward debt reduction, and yeah, absolutely take a small portion for a fun lifestyle upgrade. The key is just not allowing every income increase to instantly become an expense increase.
I really love thinking about it this way. Income gives you fuel, financial discipline controls the vehicle, and investing determines whether that fuel can help you travel farther. Increasing your income without improving your financial behavior, it literally just means you're pressing the gas pedal and speeding toward being broke a lot faster. You've got to have the discipline to steer the car.
All right, let's break down the 3 stages to financial strength, taking you from chaos to compounding. You have to follow these steps in order. That's absolutely crucial. Step 1, stabilize. You've got to stop the financial bleeding, rein in the unnecessary spending, and build an emergency reserve.
Your first goal isn't to get rich, it's just to stop the chaos. Step 2 is strengthen. This is where you work to increase your income, learn new skills, and bump up that savings rate. And finally, step 3, multiply. Only after your foundation is rock solid do you shift your focus to growing your wealth, investing consistently, and actually making your money productive.
And hey, there is a hidden asset in all of this that we almost always overlook: your financial knowledge. We usually think of assets as just, cash, stocks, or real estate. But learning how budgeting, taxes, interest, and investing actually work, that creates a permanent protective skill set. Think about it. You could lose all your money tomorrow, but if you have the knowledge that created it in the first place, you retain the exact tools you need to rebuild. Ultimately, getting this right requires a fundamental shift in our goals. The wrong goal is walking around asking, how can I look successful? Because that just leads to buying things you don't even need, to impress people you don't even know. The right goal is asking, how can I become financially stronger? That is what leads to actual peace of mind and lasting stability.
When you pull all these pieces together, the core mechanics of wealth start to look a lot like a puzzle. Income is absolutely necessary. It creates the opportunity. But it's your discipline that creates the margin. It's investing that creates the growth. And it's time that creates the compounding. You literally need all these elements working together to build a life where you control your money instead of your money controlling you.
Most people are going to finish an explainer like this and just go back to asking, okay, but how can I make more money? But I want to challenge you right now to ask yourself a much harder question. What am I doing with the money I already have? Remember, your financial future isn't just sitting out there waiting for you. It is being actively built by the decisions you are making today. Take control of the vehicle.